All right, hello, welcome back. I am now doing another movie review, this time for Final Destination Bloodlines. Absolutely fantastic movie. Just a nostalgia train, honestly. It's pretty amazing. I was blown away by this movie, and it's definitely a love letter to the original film back in 2000, 25 years ago, which is insane to think about. It's been that long ago. I remember watching the first film, and boy, it scared me a lot. It was terrifying. Devon Sawa was great. Actually, I just realized that Devon Sawa was in the hit Eminem video, Stan, which is crazy. Didn't know that. Till he did a podcast recently. Um, Amazing. And it's funny, and I was watching, a video essay, Cinema Wins, and he pointed out that this movie came out before 9/11, which is the original Final Destination, which is so eerie. But yeah, this is your first time watching Final Destination. This is definitely a great gateway into this universe. But if you've seen it before, you get some nice Easter eggs and references. But it definitely stands on its own, and it's a big reference to the original, and sort of a full circle moment in the sixth chapter of the franchise, how it all happened. And boy, look at that! The poster's so terrifying. My goodness. I really like the film. It's very bloody. It's R-rated, lots of language and gore, and just grim. But what I like about this film, despite the supernatural horror elements, is I guess the idea with death. I think the original film, if you've never seen it, is there's this guy, Devon Sawa, who has I'm sorry if I'm saying his name wrong. He has a premonition. He has sort of this vision that something terrible's going to happen now. Horrible accident, and he gets kicked off the plane. Turns out he was right, and a horrible plane accident happens. So scary. And of course, by doing so, though, he has these feelings where he's marked for death. And it's this psychological, existential idea with the first film, that the idea of, like, imagine if you got to understand who death was. This ominous figure. Like in life, people die. But imagine if you weren't supposed to die. You were supposed to die, but you didn't. But then you're sort of marked for death. And the idea of sort of like life and those moments, I think. And then going back to this film, this definitely plays a through line. And yeah, this picture here is basically the beginning of the film. It takes place decades ago. And death has been prevented. But, well, even though the beginning of the film doesn't look that way, but it actually is. But it finds out sort of for decades the allure of death. And it's just very poignant. Of course, remember Tony Todd, the late great Tony Todd, who sadly passed away of stomach cancer. He has a great cameo in the film, and you can tell he's But boy, look, I'll say this: he gave 100%, and the fact that he was able to carry a wonderful, powerful performance and gave some excellent wise words is wonderful. It shows to the artist who Tony Todd really is, and the fact that he was able to pull off Venom in the Spider-Man video game while having cancer. Oh, bless his heart, man. Bless his heart, and just what a beautiful actor he was, and he made an impression, though. One of the greatest of all time, for sure, and also Candyman, for sure, and remember the actress who played, his co-star, man, I forgot her name. I'm trying to blanking on it. If I can put it up here real quick. Let's see, pulling up Candyman. Anyway, I've never seen Candyman. I should probably watch that film. Virginia Madsen, yeah, she posted a lovely tribute to him, and Devon Sawa as well. But yeah, it's a really great film. Great cast, great act. Yeah, I mean, if you love Canadian actors, if you're familiar with Canadian actors, there's a bunch of them here. I think one of them, Richard Harmon, he was a villain in The Flash. Great actor as well. I think there's another actor who played the uncle. He was really cool. Yeah, just a lot of great performances. I remember Raya Kilsett. She was in Superman and Lois. She was in Obi-Wan. Played one of the Sith Night Sisters, the Inquisitors. But yeah, just some great performances, great characters, lots of great personalities. You really care about the characters. Everyone has a unique personality, bringing something to the story as they're trying to make sense of this chaos going on. But I really did. It was really, it's an intense film. It's a lot to take in, but it really, the idea of life itself is powerful, especially now. Basically, none of us are what's the word? Numbers on Promise tomorrow. So, but yeah, it was a full packed house. It was a great movie experience. It was a lot. So yeah, I highly recommend it. Congrats to all the actors, and so wonderful. Tony Todd got to do an Indiana Jones video game, reprise Candyman, and the Candyman sequel next to Nita Costa, and of course this nostalgia train, one of his hit cinematic pieces. So rest in peace, Tony Todd. Congrats to the cast and crew, and it was great seeing the wonderful Stargirl Brett Basinger in this film as well. So, alright, that's my review. Hope you guys enjoyed. And this movie is not for the faint of heart. So, beware. Alright, signing off.